and they come back.
Is that right?
Out of that program as well, we had a 17-year-old student that now has this pilot certificate from the Federal Aviation Administration, meaning that he can get a job somewhere without a doubt. This young man can get a job. He has no worry about it. So the program is not, it's not something that people that are faint of heart show up to, because almost for 9 months, every Saturday, up out of bed, go learn for a half a day, and then do some self-study in the middle of the week.
And I can tell you one thing, gentlemen. For those that will sacrifice and do this, can end up with a career in aviation.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. I tell you what, gentlemen, talking live with Gabriel Christian, Mr. Jerry Burton, and Mr. Edward Harbison. Give me 3 minutes. Do my last break. We'll come back and take you to the top of the hour, okay? It's all next. Give me 3 minutes, gang. We're going to come right back with more on the Winston Chaney Morning Show.
All district residents can share the benefits of clean solar energy, regardless of income, through the D.C. government's Solar for All program. This program will reduce electric bills and save you up to $500 annually. There's no cost to participate.
Wake up! Wake up to the Winston Chaney Show, 6 to 10 a.m.
Come on, let's do this.
Okay! On 1340 WYCB.
9:49, Winston Chaney with you on this Tuesday. I thought when I first set this up that we wouldn't need an hour, but I see now we need 2 hours. Talking live with Gabriel Christian, Jerry Burton, and Mr. Edward Harbison. Gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you, Mr. Chaney. I would like to take this time, if you don't mind, to tell our listening audience about the Tuskegee Airmen Commemoration Day.
Let me have it.
So the fourth Thursday of March of every year has been designated by the District of Columbia and the Commonwealth of Virginia as the Tuskegee Airmen Commemoration Day.
Okay.
This day recognizes the tremendous contributions made by our nation's more than 14 to 15,000 men and women who served in the U.S. military's first African-American aviation units. We had planned a celebration for this Thursday, which happens to be the fourth Thursday of March this year, to have a wreath-laying ceremony at the Air Force Memorial, which we have to cancel due to the nationwide pandemic crisis going on that we're currently experiencing.
Right.
But then again, we will not forget, because this day has been recognized and is by legislation from the district and from the Commonwealth. We're in the process of working with the state of Maryland to have them designate the fourth Thursday of March as Tuskegee Airmen Commemoration Day as well. We'd also like the audience to know that 2 other states have already made this legislation. That is the state of Arizona and the state of Colorado. Our goal is to move and to get all 50 states in concert with coming up with a Tuskegee Airmen Commemoration Day, specifying the fourth Thursday in March as such.
Okay.
The fourth March has a special meaning for Tuskegee Airmen. Our initial training for the first aircraft maintenance crews began in March, and so many other things to culminate in March of 2007, when President George W. Bush awarded Tuskegee Airmen the Congressional Gold Medal, the highest medal awarded by the United States Congress.
And Mr. Gabriel?
So we are sad about that, but that the cancellation had to take place. Brother Harbison and his committee done an outstanding job to put on a great program, but we will forge on. We have 2 major fundraisers each year. The first one really is the Memorial Day weekend. This year we planned, however, to do it. That is on the 30th of May. That is the youth breakfast. And at that time, what we typically do is we honor an outstanding individual, and we typically have an outstanding speaker. We've had in the past Lieutenant Colonel Drew is an astronaut, a doctor who walked in space. We've had Major General Eileen Trowell Harris, who was the first African-American female to attain that rank. She is a flight nurse in the U.S. Air Force. And we last year had Robert Rashford, who owns Genesis Engineering Solutions, who built a single-person spaceship right here in Prince George's County, and who maintained the Hubble telescope for 21 years. And he's a black man. He's someone who is an outstanding aerospace scientist, and he inspired us. So that's what we had last year. And this year, we plan to be at the Harborside Hotel on May 30th, and we trust we can keep that date with everything that's happening.
Right.
We're asking not only for your support in keeping our folk sensitized to that information, but also to have those who are in the listening audience know they can go to our website. Soon enough, we'll have the information on the website once we have a better sense of how things are going to unfold. And the funds that we raise at events like the Youth Breakfast, where we honor our scholars and we give scholarships, and where we speak to our programs, those funds help us to maintain the Youth in the Aviation program. You see, so we need the community support. We do have small and medium-sized businesses, some big businesses on occasion that donate funds to us, but really those programs allow us to sustain ourselves. In the holiday season, Christmas holiday season, towards the end of the year, we always have a program that raises funds where we close out the year in celebration, but also keeping our eye on the financial needs of our organization. And so these are the two main programs in way of fundraising that we really ask our communities to support. And we've had, in the past, support from churches like Reed Temple AME, Reverend Dr. Lee P. Washington. They've been very good, and we are asking for even more churches to come on board, because we're certainly bringing our students closer to God by bringing them up into the heavens, if I can say literally. But I want to take a moment to thank Deborah Keith. Like Chief Killebrew, she was the link to you and your station, and she has been one of those very dynamic members, always going out and bringing in ideas and bringing in relationships. And also, I want to make a note that the Major Anderson Tuskegee Airmen Maintenance Academy, which is an affiliate of the East Coast chapter, would not have